for me, the biggest story of the week is probably the least talked about story. It is Joe Biden's executive order on cryptocurrency. It's an amazing executive order. You should read it. We must take strong steps to reduce the risks that digital assets could pose to climate change and pollution. Climate change and pollution. Yeah, I mean, it was a big list, but that's on that list. Climate change and pollution. Apparently, not only are we worried about, dark money. I love that, Joe Biden worried about dark money. Well, we're worried about dark money. People, doing things that they shouldn't and not paying their taxes because they deal in Bitcoin. We're also worried about the energy that it takes to have a decentralized currency. And so Section 5 of the executive order, measures to protect consumers, investors, and businesses, includes a subsection telling the director of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy to lead work on an interagency report examining climate and energy concerns around cryptocurrency. Now, here's what's great. Who doesn't know the head of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy, right? I mean, we all say it with me. It's Alondra Nelson.
Nelson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we all know
gosh,
it.
Yeah.
We all know it. She is a social science professor from Columbia, the Institute of Advanced Studies, with a doctorate in American Studies. And she also, and this is such a crazy coincidence, she is also a member of the World Economic Forum network.
That's great.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So she's connected to all those people that trust each other,
That's good to hear.
So her office is to put together a group to consider the potential for these technologies to impede or advance efforts to tackle climate change and at home and abroad, and the effect of cryptocurrency's consensus mechanisms on energy uses. Now, here's the thing: the problem with cryptocurrency is data mining. I mean, the mining for the Bitcoin is just, it's taking so much energy. By the way, there'll be no more mining after 2030. So good luck on making that case. But because it's decentralized, it requires so much power to be able to verify. Does this person have these funds? Is this person really where it's supposed to go? All the verifications that have to happen all over the world because it's decentralized. A lot of power.
Yeah, not when you compare it to other giant financial systems, which is what this is, right? I mean, how much is gold mining cost the environment? How much does precious metal mining overall? How much does the global financial system and banking?
You know what? I got to tell you, I'm surprised
use?
We don't have rolling brownouts on the East Coast just to keep the printing presses going at the Treasury.
Exactly. And then, of course, we should also point out that these environmental concerns are nonsense. It's ridiculous.
Oh, how dare you say that? You won't be able to say that in 6 months. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah?
Literally. The executive order also instructs the Secretary of Treasury, Janet Yellen, to lead the development of a report on the future of money and payment systems. It requests a report from the chairman of the Federal Reserve addressing whether a central bank digital currency could make the monetary system more efficient. Oh, I bet. And could be used as a critical stabilization tool. Yes. Now, in the end, do you understand? This is something the empire must have to stabilize our currency. To stabilize it, we've got bad inflation coming out. Oh my gosh, they just said that. That's weird because that's not what the White House has been saying. But now they're saying, oh, it's really bad inflation. Wow. And you know what will cure that? Modern monetary theory. Yeah, but we're never going to do that. Oh, no, wait. We're doing the first part of that. Printing all of the money. Just sending money out the door. Yeah, but that's causing inflation. Yeah, but you know what would fix that? A digital currency. Wow. So it really is a critical stabilization tool. Yeah. And it'll save energy because it will be on a central computer with a password. So you got that coming for you. The only thing this doesn't have in it is maybe a chip that we put into our forehead or our hand. Other than that, it's great. This is a way to completely control absolutely every human being on Earth. And it is coming. And I think there's a chance it comes before the election. But I do believe it will come before Congress is reseated if they should lose Congress. They have this idea. You know what? I'm putting this executive order. We should study it. They've already studied it. Go to treasury.gov. Go to the Federal Reserve. Read the white papers. They are already doing work with MIT on what's called the Hamilton Project. By the way, Hamilton, great musical. Also, an evil SOB that wanted a central bank. And all of the other founders are like, no, I think that's a bad idea. So the Hamilton Project, look it up. The Boston Fed and MIT. They're not doing a study. This is just to prepare the ground, till the soil. Wow, we're thinking about, high inflation. And what could stabilize that? Well, the Fed's been out of bullets for a while. You know what would stabilize that? One bank, the Federal Reserve. And we could open up accounts at the Federal Reserve and we'll put money, free money. Gosh, that would be really helpful, especially when food prices are out of control and jobs are hard to get. And you can't buy any frickin' fertilizer. You know what? That'd be so helpful. People will need that extra money. We'll just put it there in the Fed bank and you can come and claim it. And then move all your regular currency. And we'll give you maybe 60 cents on a dollar this month. And if you don't do it, then, a couple of months later, you'll only get 40 cents on the dollar. That's assuming it's not redistributing wealth, which Janet Yellen in a white paper on the Treasury says that's what's going to happen. So if you're white and rich, you're going to get less than 60 cents. But if you're a hermaphrodite with a leg growing out of your eye, you're in a special class. You might get $1.25 for every dollar you have. But I digress. It is so fantastic. And that is the story of the week.